Hey, I have a special video for you today. I am going to, over the next 10 minutes, change your life forever completely. Now, I know that's a very bold claim, and you might not even know who I am. You're like, who is this guy who's going to change my life in the next 10 minutes? Well, what I want to do is I want to take you through a very quick exercise that's going to show you and help you uncover what you need to know, basically, in order to be successful for the rest of your life. And this applies to everything. If you want to be successful with your business, this is going to apply to you. If you want to be successful with your relationships, this is going to apply to you. And if you want to be successful as a parent or as a child or as a teacher or as a CEO, whatever it is that you want to be successful at, this little exercise is going to help you achieve that, and it has been vital. So somewhere around this video, there's a link to download this worksheet. I want you to pause this video right now. Go ahead and download this worksheet. If you can't download this worksheet, just pull out a notebook and a piece of paper, or at the very least, pull out your phone and open the notes tab. Because what I want you to do is I want you to go through this exercise, because if you just watch me go through this exercise, you're not going to get the maximum benefit. And once again, the link to this is somewhere. It's not an opt-in or anything. It's just a link to an Amazon S3 storage that you can instantly download this worksheet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up on our screen, and we're going to go through this together. So the reason this is important is because back in 2012, I made it a goal. I was a waiter in a restaurant, and I made it my goal. I wanted to start my online business, and I wanted to quit my job, and I wanted to be able to take my children and my wife on vacations and all that good stuff. Well, in 2016, I was able to do that. I was able to quit my job, and I was doing very well online. I was making more money in a month than I used to make in a year, and I know you hear that often, but it was true. But what happened is I had achieved my goal, and at that point, over the next couple of years, without me even knowing it, I got comfortable and things started to decline. So I had to dive deep and really not just discover what I wanted in life, but I had to uncover my core motivating factor. That way I could push on and become even more successful. And that's why this exercise right now that we're going to go through is called the heart of your why. So we're going to bring it up on the screen. We're going to go through this together. And what I encourage you to do is write this down, post this on your desk, put it next to your bed, wherever you're going to see it. Look at it often and keep it in the forefront of your mind. And 6 months from now, maybe go through it again, because this is everything you need to know about winning the mental game. So the heart of your why. This was in a course I used to sell. I don't sell courses anymore, so I'm happy to give this to you away, or give this away to you for free. So the purpose of this exercise is to determine what motivates you at your core. Without being pushed by your deepest desire, you are not likely to realize massive change. And I think that's what we all want. We want to change. We want to be better. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write down what is important to you about becoming successful. And once again, this can be in business or in relationships or just anything in life. It can be career, whatever. So what I did is the first thing I wrote down is what is important to you about becoming successful. Well, I wanted to become successful in my online business because I wanted money, right? I think that's very common for most people. So what you do next is then drop that down to the next level. We'll drop that down to line number 2, right next to box number 2. And it says, why is it important for you or to you to have money? And then just take whatever your answer was from box number 1 and drop it right there. And start thinking about it. Well, why is it important for me to have money? Well, my answer is so I can do what I want, right? If I have money, I can go on vacation. If I have money, I don't have to worry about bills. If I have money, I can just go to the dealership and get whatever truck I want, right? So that's cool. So that's what I want. That's why I want it. Well, we got to keep going because we're going to the heart of the why. We're going 7 levels deep. We want to get to the core motivating factor. That way, when we have this in the forefront of our mind, we'll never forget it, and will give us the motivation to push through and do what needs to be done. So we'll drop that down again to box number 3. Why is it important to you to be able to do what you want? Okay. So I thought about it and I said, well, I want to spend time with my kids and give them experiences, right? I don't want to have to go work in the restaurant business because that takes me away from my family. I want to be able to work at home and be able to not work if I want to take the kids somewhere. And if I want to take them and give them experiences, well, experiences are going to cost money. Vacations cost money. So I'm going to need the money. But that's why I want the money, so we can do things, so we can spend time together. So cool. So let's dive a little bit deeper. So why is it important to you to spend time with your kids, right? We drop that down to the next level. We're on line number 4 here. It says, so they gain confidence and have a happy childhood. Well, okay, there we go. I mean, that's the goal of any parent, really. I mean, sure, we want our kids to be successful and all that good stuff, but we really want them to have a good, confident mentality, and we want them to be happy, right? That's really what we all want. So that's what happened. I got to that point in 2016, 2017, where I had achieved my goal that I set out to do. I was making very good money. I quit my job at the restaurant. Vacations weren't a problem. So what happened is I got comfortable. I had achieved my goal, and slowly, not quickly, but slowly, things started to decline. Because I had achieved my goals and I didn't set new ones, things started to decline because my brain wasn't working to continuously push me forward. So what we have to do is we have to get down to the core motivating factor. That way we don't have to constantly set new goals, right? So we got to go 7 layers deep, right? Get to the core. So why do I want this, right? Why do I want my kids to gain confidence and have a happy childhood? Let's bump that down. Why is it important to you to do this for your kids? So I look at it, and this is where you kind of got to get selfish a little bit. And it's like, well, I want the best for them, obviously, but I also want to feel like I did a good job, right? Because that's important. Like, we want to be proud of the children that we raised. Want to be proud of the life that we created for our family and for ourselves. So, okay, cool. That makes sense. Let's drop it down again. Why is it important to you to feel like you did a good job? Whew, this is where it starts getting deep. Right around 5, 6, or 7, it's like, whew, and it's cool. Right around this point is when you're going to hear it. You're going to feel it. Like, you're going to get out of your head, right? And you might actually like feel this physically. I know I did. You get out of your head and it starts to go down to your heart. And it's not like, you're not thinking like, I want to be successful because I want to be proud, or I want to buy a bunch of things, or I want my family to have a good life, right? That's all up here. Right now, on level 6, we're starting to get down here, and this is the core. This is the heart of your why. Why is it important you feel like you did a good job? Okay, well, so I can be proud of my accomplishments. Let's be honest here. Like, you want to accomplish things, but why? Because you want to feel good about what you accomplished, right? I want to be proud. I want to feel great about what I did. I mean, that's just the truth, right? Like, I want to look back at what I've done and be like, man, that was awesome. I feel pretty proud of that. So let's drop it again. And 7's just about the right number. If you can't get to 7, maybe put this away for a little bit. Think about it. Definitely try to get back to 7, because I found 7 to be the right number. And this is not something I made up. I got this from Tony Robbins and 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐨𝐽𝐽𝐸. 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐈 specifically. I was in a mastermind with them, and 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐈 gave me this tool. And he said, share it with other people because it's powerful. So there's a lot of years of experience behind this worksheet in this process. So why is it important to you to be proud, right? To be proud of the accomplishments. And I thought about it, and my answer was so I could feel like I won life and I live without regrets. And think about that. That's when I look back now and I take that and I keep that in the forefront of my mind. I want to feel like I won life. What does that mean? Well, that means everything. That means my children are happy and confident, and they're doing great things, and they had a happy childhood, and they saw different things around the world, and we won life, meaning not only do we have, the house we want, the pool we want, and whatever the things, the stuff, the car and the boat or whatever, not only do we have that, but we don't have to worry about the bills, so our relationship's better. And we look back and I had the time because I created a business, not that just made me money, right? Some people just want money, but for me, it wasn't about money. I want to feel like I won life. Well, what's part of winning life? Well, having money and not having to work 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day for it, right? I'm not saying you don't have to work or I don't have to work, but this is work right now and I love it. It's great. And it might not directly make me money, but this inadvertently makes me money. And if I can keep that in the forefront of my mind and focus on just doing what it takes to make sure that I'm winning at life, well, then I won't become bogged down by the 9,000 clients that I had to take on because I wanted money, because that's not the ultimate goal. Sure, I want the money. We've already established that. But I want to feel like I've won. And how do you do that? Time, freedom, money, good family, the ability to share time with them, show them things. That's what it's all about. So for everybody, it's going to be different. But what you want to do is you want to get down to the heart of your why, find your core motivating factor. Hope you enjoyed this. Do the exercise. The link's around somewhere to download this worksheet. Come back to this video. Save it so you can do it. Maybe you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube and you're on a bus or you're waiting for a train or you're at work on your lunch break. Save this so you can come back to it again and do this at home when you really have a chance to give time to it, because I did this a long time ago now and I still think about it almost every day. I want to feel like I've won life. And guess what? When you remember that and realize that's really what it's all about, it's easy to get up and do what has to be done. And once again, might be relationships, might be money, might be business. Who knows? Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you did. Share this with anybody who you think could benefit from this. We'll see y'all very soon. Bye now.